around the world knows about Pokemon Go now. Here in Japan, we have not gotten Pokemon Go until yesterday. It just came out, and we've been watching on the internet and hearing from our friends in America that Pokemon Go is so much fun and people are going out and chatting and having a good time, and I've watched some videos that look really fun and I've been excited about it. But it just came out yesterday and we went to go and try it and we realized there's a hurdle to us actually getting to do it. And that is because we don't have cell service. We have bots, but those bots, they're not connected to the internet or to any like cell towers. Like, these are just for doing stuff that doesn't involve the internet or connecting to Wi-Fi at any of the convenience stores that we have here. So what do if you already have the bot and you don't want to buy like a huge 2-year contract? Well, we went to Bic Camera, and Bic Camera will sell you SIM cards. And to purchase the SIM card, it's about 3,000 yen, and then you connect through a company, and that company charges you 1,500 yen a month to get a certain amount of gigs per month. 1,500 yen.
In this case, it's 6 gigs a month.
1,500 yen gets you 6 gigs a month. So now we are connected to the internet and we are ready to catch some Pokemon. We were dropping like 4,500 yen on some Pokemon.
You already caught a Pokemon. What was it?
I got Krabby, and last night, oh wow, last night we were in bed like setting everything up, and when you set it up, we were connected to the internet, and it just wants you immediately to have a Pokemon experience. So like we turned it on, we're sitting in the dark, and it's just Bulbasaur is just sitting there in the room. That was really, really cute. So I caught him, obviously, and then we all went to bed because it was nighttime. So far we've caught 2 Pokemon, and I'm gonna try not to run into every single person that is near us while I'm trying to find another one. So let's see what we can find here we're in Ikebukuro. So we're gonna see what little creatures are hiding in Ikebukuro.
And if you're curious, there is no shortage of people playing this game walking around. Like, it's like a third of the people we walk past have got their phones out and they're playing Pokemon Go. It's really, really, really popular, as is expected. Did you find one?
Yeah, look at him!
What'd you get?
He is flying.
Oh yeah, he is.
Zubat.
All right, catch him, dude.
I missed. Oh, the ball is rolling into the store. I think I got him that. Wow, he's in the air. This is difficult.
Dude, you're a terrible Pokemon trainer.
Yeah. Oh, I got him. Take that.
I'm not really clear how they distribute, like where they're gonna put these Pokemon, because like we walked around the block and she caught like 5 of them on one block, and it seems like every 10 feet there's another one. So is it because the population density is really high, like they know there's a lot of people so they put a lot of Pokemon, or is it like that everywhere where you're just getting Pokemon constantly, like every 2 minutes?
We've seen 7, caught 7, and haven't gone very far. Are they gonna be everywhere? Like absolutely everywhere? I guess that I thought that this Pokemon Go was going to start making it so you didn't even pay attention to the world around you. You just went to somewhere and you found this thing that wasn't really in the world around you. But in the game they have Pokestops. And a Pokestop is kind of like an area of interest in the actual world. So we're walking down this road and I click on the Pokestop and it showed me this wall. And as I had been walking down the road, didn't even pay attention to it. And then I saw, oh, on here, there's some sort of interesting thing. So I clicked on it and it was like, why don't you look around you? I feel like a complete dumbass that I'm not looking at the world around me, but I think we all kind of get stuck into that. So at least this app is also showing you things that you might not have seen while you were walking by.
We've now walked outside of like a very like densely populated shopping and living area that was Ikebukuro. That's where we were, and we've just walked south out of Ikebukuro down the Yamanote line, and we're headed towards Meguro. Is that the next station? Mejiro. And as we're kind of like in the middle area between those 2 urban centers, it turns into like residential. and there's a lot less Pokemon here, and I think it's because there's less points of interest. Is that how this works? So they have the Pokestop is like an interesting thing, and when we were in Ikebukuro, there's like 1 billion of them, so there's tons of Pokemon that come and go in that area. But around here, it's just houses and like maybe little parks that don't have any like spark to them. They're just normal little parks, and there aren't as many Pokestops, so there's less Pokemon coming to this area. I'm guessing this is how this all works. I'm sure other people in America, they've been playing this for weeks, so they figured this all out. But this is our first day, you know what I'm saying? But this little park that we're at apparently has got something. Did you find out what it is?
No, I think the glitch is happening where it's not loading anything. So
Oh.
we don't know anything, and I'm taking a break.
Isn't that the glitching is part of the game though, right? Isn't that how this works?
There we go.
Did it load?
Yeah, it's just saying that this is a park.
Oh, that's all?
And we think this dog is the reason why.
Catch it, Katie. Throw a ball at it.
I missed. We're in Shibuya, hanging out at Hachiko exit at the statue, and we thought maybe if we came here, we'd see a lot of people Pokemon going. And I see 1, 2. Oh, hold on. Somebody's in the vicinity.
It tells you?
Yeah, it shakes, and then I can try and grab them.
Oh, a Pokemon is in the vicinity.
Yeah. Well, not people.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a.
Oh, it's another one of those
scary.
rats?
Ah, I missed again.
Missed?
I was doing really good before. There we go. That definitely got him. So I caught another guy. We're trying to get to level 5 tonight, so maybe we can do one of the gym things, a battle of some sort. We don't understand how it works, but there's definitely a lot of people doing Pokemon Go, and a lot of people just here to see Hachiko. And
Think you can catch a Hachiko? That should be a Pokemon.
we've been seeing like small chihuahuas and stuff and pretending those are also Pokemon. You can catch them in real life. Don't do that, their owners will be very upset. Okay, so we were thinking that the Pokestops were just things along the way, but apparently if you spin the little icon, it gives you more Pokemon balls, and it also kind of tags it like you've been there already. And experience points. Trying to get up to level 5. Come on, time to battle!
I think this Pidgey's gonna do it. You can be level 5.
If I can get my balls on straight. Got him.
Blood. Let's find a Pokestop. Or wait, a gym.
A gym. I think Hachiko is the gym.
So let's do it. So, like, my guess is that she's gonna have to choose a team now, and I think you choose by color, right? Like red, yellow, or blue. And we're at a gym, and she's logging into the gym. If I'm right about that, what color do you want?
Yellow, if those are the choices.
Why yellow?
Sunshine.
That's your reward for choosing Team Yellow. Oh, is that who's defending the gym?
I think that's who's defending the gym. I don't know.
Hachiko gym level 3. The gyms can have levels. But look at how many. He's got 400. Don't.
There's some sort of battle button here, so let's click that battle button. This is not looking good, guys.
I think you're gonna have to level up your guys before you do this.
I think I'm just gonna throw someone under the bus right now. It's gonna be this little bird.
That's that tiny sparrow?
Yeah. Oh, I got a bigger list now.
Is that everything you've caught?
Yeah.
Oh,
this
wow.
is just today.
Just today.
But it's showing like the multiple ones that I got.
Yeah.
I can't send Polywog. That's just cruel. Alright, we're gonna go get a Zubat in there. Go!
He's about to get hurt.
For real.
Oh, it's that thing with the farts?
I think I'm fighting that thing with the farts.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I really don't know.
What's happening?
I know that Go is all over the screen right now. Okay.
Now it says gym level 2. Huh. Didn't it say 3 before?
You can swipe and it shows you different levels, I guess. So that's level 2. That's also level 2. where things are getting confusing. Nonetheless, Pokemon Go is quite fun. I don't know where this is going to go as an adventure, but we're going to figure out this gym thing and see maybe if we can beat the crap out of someone or somebody else is going to beat the crap out of us. But we'll definitely be doing some more of this.
I have a question. As a geocacher, how do you think these two activities compare?
I think that I like geocaching a little bit better because this seems like things just pop up. And it's almost like not fighting for the reward. The reward is just going to be given to you.
Yeah.
Whereas with geocaching, like you really have to find something, and the reward is there, and you have to like not fight for it, but you really do have to go and look for something that's there, and it could be difficult. I get the impression that this is just kind of.
Yeah.
So, and that's nice. Some people, and including myself right now, don't want to go and try and find something that might not actually be there. This allows you to have that moment, and you don't have to worry about not finding something. You're gonna find something.
And I think like half of the fun of geocaching is just going out and finding things, and this does provide you with that. It just doesn't have the like clues and stuff that you have to solve to find some of the like treasures and things that geocaching has. So it's like half the fun and almost like a little more relaxing and maybe more instantly gratifying than geocaching can be, but a little less hardcore, I think is kind of the way I would explain it.
Yeah, I'm hardcore, alright?
Dude, you're king of the dojo.
I am king of the dojo for absolutely like no reason at all. It is that my Pokemon were apparently very vicious once set loose. Nice. We won Hachiko.
On the train on the way home from Shibuya, I ride the Yamanote line, which is one of the busiest lines in probably all of Japan. And usually they have got announcements like the next station is blah, 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 and it's all pre-recorded. And if there's a problem, sometimes like the guy in the back of the train will like come on and explain like, oh, there's a delay or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But usually you hardly ever hear his voice on that particular line. But today, every couple of stations, he was getting on the mic and he was making announcements about like, if you're using smartphone applications like on the train or whatever, please be careful, and like just like a reminder to like look up from your screen when you're walking around and stuff. And I've never heard that before, so it's probably just because they know like that this game is like super popular. And I mean, it is super popular, but it's Japan. People are always staring at their screens, so it's probably kind of an unnecessary reminder, but it's still funny to hear how like this game is having a effect on like everybody's little, like he got a briefing, you know, like in the morning, like this guy got a briefing and they were like, hey, you're gonna have to make this announcement every 7 minutes or whatever, and he's setting his watch and making all these things, and like he's making this announcement, and I'm looking around and everybody around me is playing the game, and what they're doing is they're trying to find Pokestops every time the train stops at a station, and some people seem to be successfully finding them, and then like when the train is moving, it's like there's nothing, train stops and everybody opens it up again, and they're like trying to find the Pokestops. It's amazing.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed this wonderful Pokemon adventure that we've been on, feel free to click the subscribe button or the like button. Also down in the description you'll find social media links so you can go and check out what's going on in this crazy Katie and Eric world. And you can go even further over to Patreon and get involved in making this even more awesome project. And I think we have some questions from
I just, my brain stopped because I was like, I have to say something, and I forgot, but now I remember. Last week we were in South Korea. We went to Seoul for a couple of days, and we shot a video series that will be coming later, maybe in August. I think I'll probably start getting that done. And during that time, we were interviewed by some like random YouTubers from Seoul, like on the street, about Pokemon. And they just wanted to know like what foreigners were thinking about it and stuff. And I'll put a link to that video that they made as well down in the description. And I'll also use one of these YouTube cards, which will like pop up like above me somewhere. And you can click that, and that's another cool way that you can like get to things that are mentioned in videos and links and hyper stuffs and things like that. So that's all.
Other places on the internet.
Yeah, all there. So yeah. So you can check that out and just see the little interview that we did, and it's spliced with some other people, other foreigners that they had run across. It's cool. But yeah, there was a couple of questions. Last time we did one of these end card videos, we asked people for questions, and we got like 1 billion questions, which is awesome.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pick a few of them that we got, and then we'll save some more for the next videos, and hopefully we'll get to all of them. So if you don't hear the question you asked here, then don't feel like we just ignored you or anything, but maybe keep an eye on future videos, and maybe it'll pop up then. Well, the first question that I've got here is from Danielle at Patreon, and she asked, what are your future travel plans? Like, do you have anything in the works? Specifically, she asked, do you ever think you'll go to Africa or South America? Future travel plans. Funny, because at the moment, we have about none.
I have just started to get the ball rolling on planning like a 3-day trip in September for like a car camping trip.
So that'd be in Japan.
Yeah, so in
we
Japan.
We really don't have any Ibaraki, I think is where we were thinking.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll go to Ibaraki Ken, I don't know.
Outside of Japan, like we need to start planning for a December trip.
Yeah.
Like no location has been planned or decided or even daydreamed about at this point, so.
Africa or South America sounds amazing, but those are really far from Japan, so that would be something that I think we would do on a more ambitious trip where we had like months to lay down. So they're places we would love to go, but realistically, in the short term, probably aren't going to make it. I do have something that I might do solo soon, maybe. You guys will see, maybe. Thinking about it.
Very secretive he is.
It is. Let's see.
There's so much going on in front of us. We're sitting in Shibuya Station, and there's just lots of people and lots of television, so my eyes are wandering every few moments. Sorry.
Mia from YouTube asks, Katie, how do you stay so fit? Do you have a treadmill or an elliptical machine in your apartment?
I have the hills of Harajuku.
Yeah, you walk to work every day.
I walk about 4 kilometers every day between going from the house to going to work. I actually get off of at a train station that's farther away from my work than the closer one, so that I make myself walk 2 kilometers to work and back from work every day. And I do some little exercises at home. I am not a very exerciser, yeah, and I watch calories like a mofo. So that's how I do it. Just keeping track of what I'm doing mild exercising that is not hard. I do crunches, people, and I walk a lot.
And we'll do one more question right now. It's a little noisy and congested here, so I'm feeling a little like, I feel like I'm supposed to hurry. Like it's not as comfortable as sitting on our couch, but it's a cooler atmosphere for sure.
Oh yeah, we're hanging out with Hachiko's butt.
Yeah, it's true, that is Hachiko's butt. From YouTube, Pumpkin Puff asks, what is both of your favorite events you guys have been to in Japan? For example, the sumo wrestling mascot festivals, and he or she, Pumpkin Puff, I'm not sure the gender there. You guys seem to love everything you experience. I know, a puffy pumpkin.
I see pumpkins, they're full of seeds, so I'm going to say that pumpkins are female.
Why? I'm full of seeds, right? You got eggs.
But aren't eggs
This is getting
seeds?
dirty.
Okay, the question was
Favorite event. Pumpkin Puff mentioned the sumo wrestling, and I have a really soft spot in my heart for that sumo wrestling video that we made, just because we hung out with Tommy and Emma, and it snowed that day, and it was just wonderful.
Yeah, it was a really wonderful, like, one-off event. I totally go back to sumo, but I don't think you can recreate that moment.
The circumstances were the best part.
One-time event, I think, is something we've come to appreciate lately. Just in the last year was Sakura and Hanami, like Sakura festivals and things like that. We really, this year, like, hit us how amazing Hanami season is. And it happens every year, so we're gonna have it next year, and I'm looking forward to having that moment where I'm surrounded by pink and I can turn off everything else and just be like, I'm
It's like
in this
snowing,
moment.
snowing pink petals.
Yeah, and be in the moment right here, right now, where you can't enjoy this anywhere else in the world. It's here, and that's yours. And that's what we've started to feel about Hanami. So that's kind of like a yearly event that we love. An event of the past that you liked was Sumo, and my event of the past was obviously the Yurukera Mascot Festival. Like,
Watching you laugh was my favorite part, though.
watching
It was
me
amazing.
laugh was my favorite part.
Another thing that came to mind because I said the word snow a minute ago was the snow festival in Sapporo, and specifically the one in Otaru when we got to go up there. That was just like
Magical,
magical,
romantic, beautiful.
Yeah, it was really, really awesome. All right.
All right, well, bye, guys.